Should be live here real shortly. See, I'm preparing. All right, we are live. Boom. Okay. Here we go. All right, fam. Man, we are back, y'all. This your guy, Mr. Grand Morning, and I'm here with my sis, Irene Diaz. All right. Hey, man, I know this week has been crazy, man. We decided to go ahead and kick off this wealth week. All right. So we at day number 3, y'all. And we said we got to slide something different in there. All right. So this is your bonus challenge of what we said. So, hey, just like always, man, y'all go ahead, drop your city, your state, where you're actually hopping on from, because we about to add some value to what you have going on in your life. All right, let's see. To make sure everybody can hear us well. All right, man, I see you. Hey, I see you, Derek. Thanks for hopping on, fam. All right. Make sure my ringer off so I don't have no, hey, you know somebody want to call when you go live. So, hey, sis, man, let's go ahead and I guess the first thing we said we wanted to do was share our little testimony. Wait, let me back that up. I ain't even gonna say little testimony. Hey, I'm gonna get that negativity out of there quick because these are some big testimonies. Okay, so man, if you don't mind, sis, man, share how just from some financial education, the learning of it behind it, your testimony.
Okay, so again, my name is Irene. I'm in California, so you know our cost of living here is high. I was at the bottom of the barrel. I couldn't see my way out of my consumer debt, much less, you know, start saving for my retirement and investing. So when I was introduced to the system, to the program, I was skeptical, you know, but it has done wonders for myself and for my son. I was able to, we brought in $375 extra into the household. So with that, I was able to start paying down more on my debt and establish an emergency fund. And it has been, the hardest part was to start, you know, and it hasn't, that was it. That was the hardest part, to be truthful to myself and my bad habits of spending money. So with this, when I first started, my date elimination was 7 years, but I brought that down just below 4 years, which is knowing money, you know, knowing how money works and how to work the system. So I'm happy for that. I'm way beyond words on how happy I am to finally see that.
All right. Uh-oh, I think I froze for a minute there. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, they not finna stop because, man, they about to get this good stuff we about to share with them today. All right. It's without a doubt. They about to get some good stuff what we sharing with them today. So, hey, without further ado, man, let's jump into what we talking about with this bonus challenge. Okay, y'all. I hope you understand the impact of how credit can change your entire wealth, period. I hope you understand that. And most people just think of, oh man, if I pay my stuff on time, I'm good. Well, not so much. All right. Well, let's put it like that. It doesn't just stop right there. Okay. So if you don't mind, sis, there's 5 factors that we're talking about here, y'all. 5 different factors. Sis, do you mind sharing with them the first factor that most people know about?
So the first factor, you kind of hit on it, is the payment history, and this shows, you know, how well you've done in the past. keeping up with it, how many extra payments you've done on it. So, and that adds up to 192.5 points as a total.
Hey, did
So
y'all
one
hear that?
mistake, one late payment can put you back a few points.
Exactly. So y'all, I hope y'all understand. She broke down how much of an impact your payment history is. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's 35% of your overall FICO score, your overall credit score. It's only 35%. And of course, we get it when people try to repair their credit. The main thing they focus on is this part right here. But here's the problem. See, I'm from Georgia, so hey, don't be mad at me, y'all. Don't be mad at me. But when I'm thinking of the whole picture, 35%, man, what about the other 65? That's what most people are really failing to understand when it comes to this credit repair game, okay? All right, that's what most people fail to understand. Oh man, I see you over there. Let me give a shout out. I see you, Tasha. Thanks for hopping on, sis. Man, I see you out there, Sharonica. Thanks for hopping on, sis. Okay, and now, see, we talked about that part right there, but see, there's another factor that impacts your score big time. And one of them, the second one being what we call credit utilization. The credit utilization, y'all, it counts for 30% of your credit score. So while most people, they just focus on the payment history, credit utilization is almost just as big. Sis, you want to share with them a little bit about this credit utilization?
So credit utilization, you have 165 points max on that. And that is your debt ratio, you know, how much credit overall you're allowed to how much debt you have on there. So, you know, you want to, it's good to have below 30% of your credit use. So, and really it doesn't take much. If you have $1,000 credit card and you use $300 already, that's 30% right there.
Y'all hear that now? I hope y'all understanding that, y'all. Hey, and a lot of people understand the fact that, man, that's 30%. Here's this crazy part. A lot of people got more than that one credit card. Some people have multiple cards. So it's going to impact your score even. It's going to have a bigger impact, y'all. Especially if you max out one card. That can be scary. It can be real scary. Okay. But now we got the two that most people like to understand, or they kind of understand about, because some people say, okay, my debt to income ratio and stuff like that. Okay, got it. But it doesn't stop right there. That's 2 parts of your overall score. All right, there's still 3 more. There's still 3 more areas that factor into your overall score. Man, hey, sis, share with them the third one. Share with them the third one.
So the third one is a credit history, and that is a max points of 82.5 points overall. And that's your history, how long you've had credit. You know, some of us didn't start off until later in life when, you know, when you needed a car, when you needed something, and you realize you had no credit at all at age 22, you know, and there's simple steps that, you know, we were taught to follow along and to expand our history.
Oh, see, did y'all hear her now? Y'all hear how important that credit history is? And here you go. See, I know we said we're gonna share with y'all just a couple of little strategies that's out there that can actually help you here. Okay, because I know, man, so far we've been telling y'all stuff, and y'all probably thought, man, y'all over here beating us up. Y'all beating us up with all this negative information you sharing with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's not negative information. It's just we're sharing with you all the financial truth. Okay, we just sharing with you the financial truth, and I promise you, man, it's good stuff. We finna jump and share with you here going forward. Now, when it comes to that credit history, imagine if there you go. Hey, like me. Okay, there you go. Prime example. All right, me and my wife, based on the education that we learned here, we were able to, and of course, my wife, she got me beat. All right, she got me beat, y'all. She's sitting at an 836, and I'm sitting at an 826. Okay, hey, based on this financial education that we learned. All right. Now, with that being the case, our history, man, we got 20 plus years of credit history. Now imagine if we shared that with our children. So you mean to tell me, yeah, what? I have a 7, a 10, and a 20-year-old. So you mean to tell me that they can all mess around and have 700 plus credit based on some strategies? Yeah, I said the ages, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Don't let nobody tell you that they got to be 16 and stuff like that, because that is not the truth. All right. But hey, man, I don't want to get too far off track, because you know what, we get excited, man. Hey, we just letting y'all into some of the conversations we be having when we not on camera. All right, when it comes to talking about this financial education. So, hey, sis, man, share with them the fourth factor that helps that will impact their credit.
So the fourth factor is new credit, and that's 10% of your overall score, which is 55 points. And this is something recently, anything recently within like the last 2 years, a year, and depending as well as how much they allow you to borrow, you know.
Oh man. So see, hey, I hope y'all understand how she broke that down for you all, because I guess what some of y'all don't understand is the fact that, or some people don't understand, even I didn't understand until, you know, it was opened up to me. The fact that your score, it ranges from about 350 to about 850. So those different points in there you need, okay? So all that breakdown of points that she's sharing with you, they share with you the max, she's sharing with you the max amount of points you can get per section. So ladies and gentlemen, now you start adding each one and you start taking care of the whole pie, you can start winning. Hey, you will start winning. There's no doubt that you can't lose when you do it this way, all right? So, hey, man, sis, let's share with them the fifth factor that impacts their credit score.
So the last 10% is the mixed credit, and this is a total of another 55 points, and that's anywhere from installment loans to revolving loans, which is your credit cards. The installment loans are the ones that have the date, you know, your student loans, your mortgage, your personal loans, card notes, and the revolving debt is your credit cards, because you know those just keep on going around and around until you ultimately pay them off.
Hey, you're right. So a good way, people, when you hear stuff like that, like, hey, like myself, I'm getting ready to be completely out of revolving debt, which means, hey, the credit card gone. No credit card debt there, y'all. That means it ain't no more credit card. Here's the scary part though. What most people tend to do now, when they don't have this financial education, guess what they do? They swipe the card again. That's why they say it keeps revolving, because it keep coming back around. So that's why when you become educated, you keep yourself from falling back into the rat trap. All right. You don't want to keep falling back into that same bad credit practices. We don't want that to happen, y'all. We don't want that to happen. That's why, man, I'm telling you now, that is why, for one thing, you got to understand the fine print when it comes to your score as well. All right. Because here's what's scary. A lot of people, your wealth is hidden in the fine print. When you paying those high interest cards, hey, man, hey, it used to be me. Hey, remember I told you I had that, I had that black Saturn. Hey, y'all, hey, man, I'm telling you, I had a black Saturn. I'm telling you, man, they was hitting me upside the head. It was close to about 30%. It was crazy. It was about 30%. So, man, I'm telling you, man, that was scary. Okay. But I learned, and now, man, being on the other side of financial education, man, you can't lose. So, man, hey, I know before we end up, get long-winded and get hyped up, man, we don't want to do that yet, but we did want to share with you, you know, the strategies and stuff, and the impact of how each one of the 5 factors go into your credit score. So with that being said, get ready, because ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow tomorrow we're going to share with you solutions on all of this stuff, okay? We're going to share with y'all the solutions because now we didn't talk about the problems, okay? We didn't told you about the two objectives, the two things that you got to meet continuously, right? We didn't talk about the challenges, okay? Plus we had to add in there about, of course, credit, all right? We had to talk about a little bit more because a lot of people utilize their credit for other things. Okay. And the importance of the credit is the fact that, oh man, once you start getting good credit or excellent credit or great credit, now you can start leveraging your credit to do other things. All right. Now, see, I don't want to get too much into it because man, just stay tuned because tomorrow, y'all, we will be back with the solutions on how to become wealthy. All right. The goal is we all got to win. We all got to win, man. And I'm telling you, wealth is a team sport. So, hey, if you want more information about what we're talking about, man, I think I put it in the comments. All right. Go ahead, drop the keyword today. It's credit. All right. The keyword today, drop it in the comments. It's credit. All right, y'all. So, man, hey, without further ado, man, tomorrow, stay tuned because we're going to continue. We're going to wrap up Wealth Week for y'all with the solutions. So, man, hey, y'all have a great day and a blessed week.